We've reached the midway part of May, and the Drought Monitor is definitely showing that we are in definitely for a long summer of dry conditions.
Yeah, if we don't get some rain soon, it's going to be a problem. You're getting close to time to start thinking about planting your tomatoes and squashes and peppers and things like that. I would probably wait at least another week, let the soil temperature warm up, and if you can, put landscape fabric down first before you plant those warm season crops. That'll help hold the moisture in and keep the weeds down.
Had a lot of questions about trying to keep young trees alive. Of course, watering is one, but trying to keep away from the young trunks with lawnmowers and weed whippers, and there's a lot of different ways to prevent that.
Yeah, I call that lawnmower blight. String trimmers are an easy way to kill a tree. People will go right around the base of the tree, and that'll knock the bark off, which will cause it not to have water flowing up and down and can kill the tree. The best thing to do is put a nice layer of mulch around the tree, probably 2 to 3 foot diameter circle. Keep the mulch away from the trunk, but keep it about 3 inches thick from an inch out from the trunk out to 3 feet.
Did have a question about trying to keep grass out of perennial beds.
Yeah, post or over the top is a good chemical for that. That works very well on quackgrass. The thing with it is, though, you need to put a spreader sticker in with it to help it stick to the grass a little bit better, and then be patient because it takes approximately 2 weeks to start to work.
And it's also better for grass in those beds because we also had a question about using it around asparagus, and that's probably not a good idea.
Yeah, post and over the top are not labeled for vegetables, best to my knowledge, so you don't want to use it on any kind of a food crop.
Did have a question about a couple of different caterpillars. One is about the gypsy moth, and the other one was about a tiered caterpillar that's attacking hydrangeas.
Yeah, anything that would be on a hydrangea right now, you probably just want to take and have a bucket of soapy water and go out there and knock them off into the bucket. Hydrangeas are a little touchy with insecticides, so if you spray something on it and it's hot or whatever, you can actually burn the plant. So you probably would do more damage to the plant than you would the insect, and usually the soapy water will work fine, and usually those caterpillars will be gone. Gypsy moths are starting to emerge. If you see them hanging by a string and they're dead and they're in a C shape, take those bodies that you find and smash them into the bark of your oak tree or your tree you're on. That'll actually leave that fungus there for the next generation, and it'll do Mother Nature's work and kill them for you.
And we also had somebody sending a picture in of their white pine that is suffering from Needlecast.
White spruce it was.
White spruce, yes.
White spruce. And white spruce are very notorious for getting Needlecast. You can spray them with a systemic fungicide containing propiconazole, but you need to do that 3 to 5 times a year for the rest of your life, or the tree's life, whichever comes first. Better to plant a tree that's resistant to Needlecast, like Norway spruce, Serbian spruce, or Black Hill spruce.
And we have to get ready for another week of dry conditions, so water's going to be our friend. Anything else that we need to look into?
Yeah, it's getting close to time to think about planting stuff like corn and some of those things, beans, but it's not a bad idea to make sure once you plant them to really water them in, because the soil is so dry that it's just going to suck it right up, and it'll be hard for them to germinate.
All right, sounds like a plan. We'll do this all again next week.
All right, sounds good.